What's going on, guys? Squeebs and crew back with a brand new video. We are 14 weeks into the NFL season. This week is big, Marcus, and we got a special guest coming on this one because
it's a big fucking week, isn't it?
Washington, Philadelphia. We had to bring my boy Trayvon on to mediate. We had to bring him on to mediate this one because this is gonna get ugly.
Yeah, because some team fucking sucks.
It's gonna be ugly for somebody's team.
Who sucks?
The Browns.
The Browns. Okay, so I was about to say.
I'll let that slide for right now.
Just got news. Baker Mayfield is probably out on Saturday against the Vegas Raiders. COVID is killing this NFL season.
Yeah, it kind of hit your team, didn't it?
Yeah, we're pretty much going into the game on Sunday. I don't even think we have enough defensive players to fill a team.
Sucks.
You're gonna have to pull people from the practice squad.
I think that's what's gonna happen. And now we've got, because we played so hard on Sunday. We
played so hard.
Are you? Come on, man. 24-0.
They were coming back. They were coming back, bro.
I mean,
if they would have had another quarter, they might have got it.
We put everything into that game. Heineke gets hurt. McLaurin goes down in the third quarter with a concussion protocol now. Gibson re-injured that ankle injury. And now Logan Thomas is officially out for the year. So it's going to be an interesting game on Sunday.
You would have been playing like that in the first half. It would have been a different story this week, wouldn't it?
Everyone has bad first halves.
You got trust in your backup quarterback?
I hope he plays.
I'll be honest. I trust him for a game. I think he's a good backup. I think he runs the system. I think he'll play well. I mean, he came in and brought us back a little bit. He had the touchdown pass.
Just make the phone call to Cap, bring Cap in, let him win you all, take you to the promised land.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The promised land is not in their future.
Before we get to the football stuff, Steph Curry broke the record last night in the Garden. Is now the greatest shooter of all time. No debate.
Greatest shooter of all time.
We all knew, but But
I think now. I mean, now it's just locked in. That's a record that
LeBron will never say he had.
How the fuck? I mean, LeBron's the best player of all time, so it doesn't even matter.
We're not going. That's the.
How is he?
We've had that debate. Go check our old videos.
We had that, please.
You look at Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game.
Right.
You look at just those kind of games, those kind of records. That's what this Curry 3-pointer is going to be like. No one's going to touch this ever.
Right. He's going to have 3,000 plus threes.
I mean, he still has 5 more years left.
He might have 4,000.
This record's going to be absolutely shat. I mean, no one's going to come close to it ever again.
You know what I just thought about? Have you seen the list?
Yeah.
Have you seen who's fourth?
Isn't it
James Harden?
Harden, yeah. But Harden,
Harden's like younger and still not going to be anywhere close to him.
No, he won't touch him. No, he won't touch him. Curry's going to destroy this record. It's not going to be touched. But here's the question I had for you. So,
here we go.
Listen. Curry's got what? 3 rings? He's
3
for 4?
No,
he
3 for 4.
Went 5.
3 for 3. 3 for 4.
No, he's gone 5 times, right? Because he lost to the Spurs. The Raptors.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 3 for 5.
3 for 5.
He lost to Marcus's previous team, the Cavs.
He lost to LeBron James. Not my previous team. He lost to LeBron James. He lost to LeBron James.
Let's say this.
No.
They Warriors are a pretty good team this year, right?
They
got Klay Thompson coming back.
Highly expected to go to the finals. Yes.
Right. If Golden State, Steph Curry, goes out and wins maybe 2 more championships, 3 more championships in the next 3, 4, 5 years, because Curry's got what, 5, 6 years left, we say. So let's say he goes in
8 because he can shoot that well.
I'm just saying minimum 5, 6 years. Let's say he goes and wins 2 or 3 more championships, and he's got this record. He's got all these other things he's got.
Would he be a part of the GOAT conversation?
Will you open up to the conversation of not the Jordan LeBron, but the Jordan Curry?
No, I'm having Jordan, LeBron, and Curry. not gonna have Jordan Curry.
But would he be arguably the top five best player of all time?
Yeah.
Yes, he'll be top 5, but that is there's the 1A, 1B, and then you got 2 coming in hot.
Yeah, that's
because you gotta think the impact on the game. Yes, he's impacted the game. He's the greatest shooter. You can't leave him.
Because
but what else is he doing? Like
yeah,
LeBron and Jordan control 90% of the game.
Yeah, the thing for me is like I know you're not gonna agree on it because you obsessed with him, but it's like you look at generations and it's like this generation. You look
It's
back.
all about Curry.
You look back in 30 years. I want to say, man, I got to watch Curry play. I'm not gonna say, oh, I got to watch LeBron play. I got to watch Steph Curry play basketball.
You're also saying that as a fan of Boston that doesn't like LeBron.
But I have nothing to Steph Curry. Nothing to LeBron.
I have nothing to Steph Curry either.
But Steph Curry a more entertaining basketball. He changed the game of basketball. LeBron didn't.
Because he shot a 3-pointer. That's not changing the game.
What did LeBron? 3 things that LeBron has done to change the game. Go.
Nothing.
Change the game. 1. I mean nothing.
What's he done to change the game? Change the evolution of how we play the game.
Steph Curry has changed the game.
6'8", handling the ball all the time. First person ever did that was Magic Johnson.
6'8", round of applause.
Magic Johnson was 6'9". He was a point guard, Marcus.
Yes, and then LeBron was a 6'8", and he was a wing player to do all the same things, and he had the ball all game. You see what he did in Cleveland?
Did you?
If he passed the ball,
I know we weren't there and all. But did you not have seen what Magic Johnson did or what Larry Bird did or what those guys did with the basketball?
Oh my goodness. Don't even bring Larry Bird in there. He's falling because of people like Steph.
But you're talking about wing players.
You just said how Steph has changed the game.
What is going on here right now?
I'm just saying, LeBron's definitely changed the game. His size, his speed, his thing had to be able to change some of the way they call fouls. Because look at how James Harden does.
You're right. His ability to flop has changed the game. Yes, it is taught basketball players. It is taught basketball players how to be actors. Congratulations.
God, I hate you. I hate this.
No, Marcus, it's more. I'm saying more of like LeBron might have changed the game of basketball, but not to what Steph Curry has done for this game.
No one's did what Steph Curry. It's just Steph Curry is in the line of Shaq more than in the line of LeBron and Jordan, and LeBron and Jordan. That makes sense of changing the game.
I see what you're saying.
That's where Steph Curry is. Of that changed the game. Not with like, wow, if we get to this guy on this team, we're going to the championship. He's not there yet because they built the team perfectly through the draft with him, Clay, and Draymond.
And that's why I love it so much because he didn't force his way into a championship like LeBron did.
There's other teams other than LeBron that are forced.
But I respect those guys more, and I think that's also kind of why Damian Lillard doesn't want to leave Portland because he wants to do it there, but he's not going to.
It's not because we need a generational talent.
You get more respect that way. You get more respect that way of winning a championship. I think that's why
you get the respect. You get the respect if you're well deserved. Like people like Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson got the respect because they were a great player, and even they didn't win.
And I think Giannis
that won.
Who's the Steph Curry? Who's the Steph Curry of the NFL?
Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's so young, dude. He's gonna do so many other things. It's hard to say he changed the game because there's been gunslingers for years, but it's like
Brett Favre. Everyone compares people to Brett Favre.
Yeah,
at least you get his name right, Brett Favre.
I'm not saying Favre. It's Brett Favre.
But yeah, I would say Giannis definitely.
Giannis is definitely.
Would you agree that? You're not going to agree because you're not going to agree to this statement, but it's like the COVID championship of the Lakers in the bubble.
That doesn't count.
I'm not saying it doesn't count. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the asterisk was there to many people, correct?
Yeah, the asterisk is going to be there because of how people affected COVID.
Is that going to be this year for the NFL? Because you look at it now, because you look at it now, we're in week 15 of the season. We have 4 weeks left. A lot of teams are missing a lot of players now in meaningful games.
Right.
We're gonna go into the playoffs with the same situation because they're not gonna stop for this COVID stuff. They're gonna keep the season going until the end. there's gonna be teams. There's gonna be teams in the playoffs are gonna have a big.
And
big
you know
problem.
how shady this shit's about to get with players who have COVID and might be on the field, or players who've been tested close with COVID.
For sure,
it's gonna get I think it's gonna be more shady than in the bubble, because the
bubble. Say you get to the Super Bowl. The Patriots in the Super Bowl.
You got Patriots versus
Mac Jones tests positive for COVID.
Well, he's playing.
Well, this is what's interesting now, because I was reading before we got on here. They're trying to move Saturday's game.
Well, they did it last year. I don't know why they can't do it this year. They
you can't just start moving games. Then when other teams are going to want to do it, they're not going to move this game on Saturday. Cleveland's not going to force this way into it, but they're trying to.
Take the loss. Trap game. It was a trap game going. It was a trap game going in.
It was a trap game going in. I think that you look at Cleveland; they're right in the mix, but I mean, they're not going to win a Super Bowl.
We can't be in the mix. We got to move past the mix.
You mean the mix? They're in the mix.
It's hard to be. No, I mean, that division is so tight right now. A loss just pretty much takes you out of everything. Let me pull up the picks. Marcus, you had a good week.
I know I did.
You had a decent week. 11-3.
I told you I'm gonna come back slowly.
11-3. I went 9-5. That brings me up.
Steady wins the race.
I got 2 games. I got 2 games up, so I'm 4 games behind.
4 games behind with 4 weeks to go.
Hey man,
you would have been up if you would have picked the Browns to beat the Ravens.
We can't expect Lamar Jackson to get hurt, bro. And
I told y'all to ride.
Whoa! If we're going to start there,
and the Ravens almost came back and won that game. That's the problem. That's the problem I have with Cleveland.
When the clock hit 0-0-0, we were winning.
But that's the problem.
If it's not 3rd and 20, if it's 3rd and 10, convert it first down. Field goal.
That's the problem I have with
60-yard field goal. It's over.
Cleveland's not gonna punch anyone in the mouth. They're just not.
No.
And that's the problem, because
I can get behind that.
That's the problem, because that's the kind of football they play. They play the run game, the punch in the mouth football, and they don't get it done.
And also, they had to make sure that the MVP of the other team was gone to for sure win the game.
We did not get him hurt.
He didn't get him hurt, but he was
just a casualty, okay?
I'm sorry. If I play an NFL game and I have an MVP quarterback and he's gone, do you expect to win with my backup? No. You go from MVP caliber to a backup? No. And we almost
beat them when we played 2 weeks ago with him playing the game.
We almost.
It does. You can't say that Lamar Jackson, if he was in the game, he would have dog walked y'all.
I mean, literally, the backup came back on y'all. I think Lamar Jackson would have came back. Lamar Jackson came back. What are you falsing?
All right. Cutting in here. All right, let's move on.
What is he falsing? I'm just saying he's falsing that Lamar Jackson can't come back. He's done it all season long. Thank you. We've done it again.
I'm more impressed of the Ravens just sticking in every single game the past 6 weeks.
Every single game.
I read an article. So you know how Lamar Jackson has had COVID multiple times? They're saying that that he still hasn't recovered fully from having COVID.
I can agree.
Nobody does.
They're saying he might have some brain fog. He's throwing 4 picks a game.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to some other quarterbacks to do that. Nathan Peterman.
Let's move on to these picks. All right, so I'm up 4 for the year. You got 4 weeks left, Marcus, to catch me, bro.
You said that last week, and I got 2 this week, so it's gonna be another week.
Trayvon, if you want to make some picks too, you can.
I got it.
All right. We got Thursday night. I'm gonna put this in here now. Marcus, me and you have talked. I think we've all talked about it. Thursday's a big day. So
huge.
I will not be as locked into this game on Thursday for props and all that stuff. I will not be into that. It's hashtag no way home. So
no way home.
Spidey sense is tingling, boy.
Yeah, we're tingling over here. All right, Chiefs and Chargers, big game Thursday. This is big for the division. Chargers are 1 game back right now. Yep. Chiefs are coming in at 4-point favorites on the road. Marcus, we called the Chiefs. We called it perfectly last week. The Chiefs, big game. We knew it was coming.
Call it again this week.
We knew it was coming, and I think they're they're rolling into what they are late into the season.
We're calling it again this week.
We're calling it again this week. I think the Chiefs roll here.
100%. Definitely
I'm riding with the Chargers. I'm riding with Justin Herbert.
Oh, you're starting out with a loss.
I don't know, man. I just feel like the Chiefs. This is what they do.
This is the we back game. Last week was the dog walk. This is the we back.
I don't see the Chargers winning the division. I think Chargers winning this game would put them in a good spot. I just don't see that happening, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
I'm taking the +4 spread, -4 spread. I'm taking Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown.
Yeah,
and I'm taking Mahomes 300 yards.
Yeah, I expect to come out of this movie theater and expect it to see like 42-27.
It reminds me of there's been 2 games that had almost 90 points. It was the Browns versus the Chargers, I think earlier this year.
Wasn't it Steelers Chargers?
It was one of those teams
Steelers Chargers.
where it was an insane amount of points. And then a few years ago, it was the Rams versus Chiefs. It was an insane amount of points. I think this is we're going to come up to the movie theater and we're like, man, I can't believe it was like 54-39.
I think 42-27. I'm going to go Tyreek Hill 2 touchdowns.
2? Ooh.
Yeah, 2 tutties. All right. Saturday, we might have a Raiders-Browns game. We're going to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Raiders at the Cleveland Browns. Browns are still coming in at 5-point favorites.
That's stupid.
That's just
ridiculous.
I think I'm coming in with a lock button right here. Lock of the week is Raiders +5. That's hashtag too many points for me on Saturday. I'm taking the Raiders outright too to win the game.
With all their COVID issues, I called trap game going in. And I want to say Raiders have to bounce back after that terrible loss. So
I'm riding with my gang.
Wow, 0-2 for the start for Trayvon.
All right. Saturday night, we got a good one. We got the New England Patriots at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are coming in at 2.5-point favorites at home.
I'm going with Mac Daddy Jones.
Patriots just keep winning, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. But the Colts keep winning too. And the Colts are at home.
Oh.
I am going to absolutely hammer the Colts at home on Saturday night.
I don't know why we're starting out with 3-0, but I think this is one of those games where the New England's shit's too sweet.
Yeah, they're too
comfortable. Mac Daddy is too cool. And yeah, way too comfortable. This is a come down to earth Jesus meeting. And then Chiefs are now first place in the league in the AFC.
I agree.
Wow,
thanks. So me and Marcus starting off with 3 in a row, and then
did it take Trayvon to come on here for us to agree?
I don't know. Maybe.
You both have a hatred for me, so I think that's what it is.
All right, we got the Panthers going to Buffalo. Buffalo just came off a close game against the Buccaneers. A lot of people calling them fake good on Twitter, in my DMs, messages. And they played hard, dude. They almost won. They almost won that game, dude. The Bills are not fake good. The Bills are gonna go home. They're gonna go home, and they're gonna absolutely destroy Carolina because Carolina doesn't know what they're doing.
They're gonna go home and destroy Carolina. Yes, but they're still fake good because they're not beating.
How are they fake good?
They're not beating the good teams anymore.
Okay, so is Tampa Bay fake good?
No, Tampa Bay's not really. Fake good is the teams that win a little barrel minimum, but lose against the big teams. A team that was fake good, Cleveland. A team that was also on the hinge of fake good, Los Angeles. A team that is fake good now because they had a good season at the start, and now they're fake, Broncos. You better be glad, and San Francisco's been on the fake good watch, and you know it. You better be glad I'm not saying your team's not fake good because y'all been winning some games lately. But I ain't gonna touch that one yet.
Okay, touch that one, Marcus. We beat Tampa Bay. So what are you talking about right now?
Does that make Tampa Bay not good?
Exactly. What are you talking about?
We need to not talk about. Tampa Bay's been real the whole season.
Was that a fluke?
It was 100% a fluke.
A fluke. We won by 13 points.
Okay, fluke. It can still be a fluke game.
Flukes happen.
Anybody can lose on any given Sunday.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We the Eagles losing this.
That means we suck.
Marcus,
Yeah,
Nick,
we know.
we lost
We know.
last Sunday at Dallas. Oh, it was a fluke game, so we should have won 5 in a row, right? Is that what you're saying? We should be
That
7 and
wasn't a
6.
fluke.
Y'all
That
won
wasn't a
5 in a
fluke.
row. One the week before you should have lost if what's the name if you catch the ball.
All right, here he goes. Here he goes. All right.
Continue down the list before we go. We'll get to that game.
We'll
We'll get to that game.
Are we all
We'll
on the
get to
Bills
that
here?
game.
Are we all on the Bills here? We're on the
Yes.
Bills here.
Yes, we're
All
on the
right,
Bills.
I'm on the Bills.
Cardinals going to Detroit to face the Lions. Lions have one
Trap
win.
game.
Yeah, trap game. No, dude. Cardinals are 14.
Kyler Murray.
Cardinals are 14-point favorites. They just came off of a big loss to the Rams. Cardinals are coming with vengeance. They're going to destroy the Lions.
I mean, I would not take the spread, but I'm taking Arizona.
Arizona's going to win this game, 100%. 100%.
I don't want to bet this next game.
Let's do it.
Jets at the Dolphins. Dolphins are 7-point favorites in Miami. They both suck. But the Dolphins are going to be, if they win this game,
They're back in the playoff hunt.
that's 6 in a row.
That's crazy.
Think about what happened. Was it last year or 2 years ago that they went 7 in a row and made the wild card? I think that
It
was
was 2 years ago they did it, but last year it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago they did it, but last year they had like the late season. Wow, Tua might be a guy.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins here at home. I think the Jets aren't a good team. I like the Dolphins story.
I don't know. What's his name? First time in Miami. He doesn't know the party scene. I think it might hurt him.
Who?
He's been there this
Wilson.
long.
Wilson? No. He's been in New York. He hasn't been in Miami yet.
Wilson's been out for half the season.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
this
He's
is
going
a-
down to Miami. You know it's different in Miami. You know what
He's
it's like about
definitely
Miami.
he's been to my own. He's he's been to Miami several times. I'm sure.
Miami is going to win this game.
Miami. I also agree that the Dolphins are going to win this game, and if the Dolphins lose this game, I swear to fucking God, I would hate them because.
Why you always
All
gotta
right.
bring him in? Why you gotta bring him into it?
We got the division battle. Dallas Cowboys going into New York. Dallas is coming in 11-point favorites.
That's stupid.
Are they gonna bring their own benches this time?
Dallas has got a chance to win for the 9th time in the last 10 meetings against the Giants.
In New York.
I'm going with Dallas.
Yeah, I just think Dallas. It's too many problems.
It's
for
the
New
better
York.
team.
They're the better team. They got too many weapons. Giants are gonna fall early.
I'm going New York.
Why?
You're joking, right?
He
I'm
does
like
this.
that.
I'm waiting for you to say just kidding.
I'm not saying just kidding. I'm going New York. It's a trap game. Dallas
Why?
Dallas thinks their shit's too sweet this week.
Marcus,
100%.
you said every game is a trap game. What is
does.
a real
That's
trap
there's-
game?
What's a real trap game? A trap game is when a team's supposed to go in and beat a team and they end up playing a hard fought game where they barely win or lose.
I disagree. I think Dallas comes in.
Mark him as an L, please.
Yeah, I'll put him as
Okay.
a Giants.
All right, now you got your big game next.
I just
Oh,
think.
boy.
I just think that Dallas poses too many problems for the Giants this week.
100%. They should win the game, but it's a trap game. I'm going to New York.
All right, we got another division battle, the same division. Big game for the wild card race. I think these teams. I think after last week, both these teams are out of the division race.
Yeah. Unless Dallas loses the next 3 games.
We got Washington going into Philadelphia as they're now 5-point underdogs. On the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an interesting game, man.
It's gonna be a great game.
How do you see it playing out?
Well, for the sake of my sanity and our friendship, I hope we win.
That's not a friendship. I can see.
I don't see. It's gonna be a long game if one of us gets up quick in the first quarter.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You know, Washington's got their COVID issues.
Yeah, those COVID issues.
It's tough to make an accurate prediction of this game without knowing the status of McLaurin, Taylor Heineke, J. McKissick, Curtis Samuel, Charles Leno, Trey Apke. It's just hard. It's hard for me to say it, but in a vacuum of this game, it's gonna be one on the run game. I think. I don't think this game is gonna be very high scoring. You look at Washington last week; they lost the game to Dallas, but they only gave up 45 rushing yards to Zeke. They only gave up 48 rushing yards in the day. It's top 5 run defense in the league. I think it's obviously easier said than done. But if Washington can limit the run game, I think they win this game pretty easily. I don't care who's out for this game. You look at the run game for Philly. If they can't get it there on the ground, they're not gonna win this game. I think the key to this game is
I
gonna be
agree.
Antonio.
That's a great statement you made.
I think the key to this game is going to come down to Antonio Gibson's health, and I think if he's healthy and running, because he's got what you think he's top 5 in rushing yards this season. If he opens up the offense, it's gonna be a field day. I don't care who's playing. I don't care if McCoy's playing or not.
But you got to remember, the Eagles' offense can be a hit or miss under Hurts.
Very true. Very true. I think
he has not been consistent.
This is if the jersey combo plays out exactly how I say, you should just chalk it and wait till the next meeting. Black jersey.
And see,
white
the
pants.
thing about Washington, they can stop. They're working on stopping that run defense, that run offense.
Yeah,
if they can stop Hurts, then they'd be good.
It's not even about. I think if it's stopping Hurts is not the problem. It's stopping the run offense.
I think Washington's going to piggyback off of that momentum in the fourth quarter against Dallas, and I think they get a huge win here. I'm going 28-21.
I'm going 17, Washington, Eagles 13.
I'm going 35-14.
35-14?
Yep.
Where are you getting 35 points from?
Have
you scored 35 points all season?
We literally did it last week.
Who'd you play? The Jets?
We played the Jets. We done it against the Saints. I mean, we played some people. Didn't y'all beat Tampa Bay?
Yeah, so
what was y'all score against Tampa Bay?
I think it was 35-19.
Oh, nice. So we can put 35 on y'all easily.
There's no easily. What do you mean easily?
You
went to New York. That wasn't so damn easy, was it? You came on the pod and said, "Oh yeah, Giants, we're going to destroy them."
Trap games, dude, are out there. I'm saying
every
35-14.
Every game's a trap game to you.
No game is gonna be a death.
There's. I really didn't even say there wasn't no trap games. I don't think
y'all don't even know who's starting at quarterback for y'all.
We are starting Jalen Hurts. He's fine. If he breaks his ankle, we put
him
in
confirmed.
It's pretty damn confirmed. Like pretty damn confirmed. Everyone's pretty damn confirmed.
This is the way I see it. I think if the Eagles don't win this game this weekend, I think their season's over.
If y'all don't win this game, your season's over.
I disagree.
Don't. It's literally we're both 6-7. We're both fighting for that one playoff spot, and we're trying to beat out Minnesota.
I think here's the difference. Here's the difference. The difference is you go look at your division record. You go look at your conference record. You're gonna lose every single. We have all the NFC East. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose every single tiebreaker because your conference record is so bad, and you haven't won a game in division yet.
We beat all the NFC South, so we have the Panthers tiebreaker, we have the Falcons tiebreaker, and we have the Saints tiebreaker. Not worried about those teams. The team we lost to is already in the playoffs, Tampa Bay, and the other tiebreaker is San Francisco. But if they're ahead of y'all and we beat y'all, then it doesn't matter. We just got to win out at least 2 more. We got to beat y'all twice, beat the Giants, and we're good.
Marcus, y'all are 1-4 at home.
Who else do you play? Who's your fourth game?
It's y'all, Dallas.
Oh, Dallas is going to smoke y'all.
Giants.
So Dallas, will y'all be having this exact same conversation in January?
It's y'all.
No.
Giants. Y'all.
No, it won't matter.
Dallas. It won't matter.
The game in January is not going to matter.
No, the game in January is not going to matter. I'm just going to be there and cheer on our team so we can say fuck you. I can literally middle fingers to Washington.
Yeah, just put up your poster for what draft pick you guys are going to have.
We have 3 in the first round, no matter what, so it doesn't matter.
You're gonna have 4 because you're gonna be top 10 worst teams in the league.
Oh, I can't wait for Sunday so we can. I am texting you if we win.
I am blocking both of you.
I'm texting you. So what draft pick you getting? I'm texting it to you.
What draft pick we getting? What are you talking about?
I mean, you talking about we have the same record as of now. So if we win and y'all lose, y'all are probably gonna get the higher draft pick, and we're still gonna get 3.
All right.
Just make sure your guy Taylor Heineke plays. I do not want to hear the excuses. We were out without our quarterback.
They're
out with half their team.
We don't have half our defense. What are you talking about? This is the thing. If y'all don't score 35 points on defense, that's unexcusable.
Trash.
Trash. Because
I
you
want to
should
score
be
35.
you should be able to score 35 points on defense.
Oh
We don't
man,
have anyone playing.
I hope we do score 35 because the sake of y'all gonna find any type of way to find some type of glory or light of the loss.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be dead straight honest with you right now. I truly believe in the things I've been. I think we're getting ready for Dallas. I really do. I don't because you look at it. I really don't. I don't think Rivera sees. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Heineke sits this weekend. To be honest with you,
But
because
you can't afford to lose though.
Yes, also
I
true.
think we can. I think we can afford to lose because we get to play y'all again. Because
No.
you think
because
think about it.
You have
think
to
about
win.
it. Trayvon, Marcus, I'm going to explain to you what I've been trying to tell Marcus the last 10 minutes here. If we lose on Sunday, it doesn't really matter if we go beat Dallas. And if we beat you in January, we're over you guys because our conference record is better than yours. Our division record is better than yours.
Correct.
If we lose,
Marcus, you're winning 2 of the last 3 games. That's what you're going to say.
What?
You're going to win 2 of the next 3 games. That's what you're telling me right now. We're going to win 2 of the next 3.
Yes, if we lose to you guys, it doesn't matter much if we beat Dallas and beat you guys again.
But
why would
you have to go to Dallas?
Yeah,
but you don't want to have to risk that. You don't want to have to risk.
It's not about risking it. I'm just saying.
You lose this week, you lose to Dallas, then you turn around and lose again.
I'm just telling you, I don't think this game matters as much as everyone's playing it out to be because there's still a chance. There's always a chance. If we lose this game, big whoop. We go beat y'all again.
Off chances.
I know, but I'm just saying, we lose this game, big whoop. We go play y'all again. We win. It doesn't matter.
If y'all lose this game,
if that's what
I would agree with that.
Next 2.
I would agree with that. If San Francisco lose, you're fine this week. That makes sense because San Francisco is the only other team that all of us can catch. If San Francisco loses this week, you're fine. Yes, that game doesn't matter. But if y'all lose and now you're in the loss column, you're in the hunt instead of in the playoffs, and then you're looking up. You're not looking down.
I don't know nothing about being in the hunt because we've been in the playoffs for like 3 weeks now. So
you've been in the playoffs for 2 weeks.
Are you comfortable over there in the hunt?
Oh my gosh, I'm noting.
Let's move on.
I'm noting.
All right. We got the Titans going into Pittsburgh. Titans coming at 2.5-point favorites on the road. I think Pittsburgh's kind of done this year. I'm not.
Are the Titans a sleeper team?
I like the Titans. I think they're gonna get Derrick Henry back at some point. I just don't know when. Yeah, I just don't see this upset happening at all. I'm gonna take the safe bet with the Titans.
Trey, you want to say yours first?
Titans. I need Pittsburgh. Right. I need Pittsburgh to lose. Can't have them win. Go ahead and say Steelers. Go ahead and say the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers. I don't know. I'm gonna see Mike Tomlin just being like 500. He's never been 500 in his career. Like he's never had a losing season. I don't see it happening. He's gonna be like 8-1.
Imagine both Pennsylvania teams sucking.
Before we move
imagine being a Browns fan.
Before we move on to the next game, I want to book something real quick. Aaron Rodgers to the Pittsburgh Steelers next season.
Shut up. Get off my game. Get off.
He's not wrong.
I actually think it's locked up, to be honest with you.
He's not wrong. Perfect city.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't have much football left in his life.
I think it's been secretly locked up for a little while now.
And there's also another thing. He's probably going to bring Devontae Adams with him.
That'd be Super Bowl team. Right off the bat,
100%.
done. And I think they'll get rid of Claypool. I think he's done in Pittsburgh.
He literally just trade. All right, give me Claypool, a first-round pick.
No, there's no trading, dude. They're going to be free agents. What are you talking about?
Aaron Rodgers is done.
But I think they're going to
shut the fuck up.
What?
He's not.
What are you talking about?
He's the NFC.
He's the MVP of this league.
He's done. He's got 1-2 years left max.
Oh Jesus, that was a terrible take, Trey.
All right. Houston Texans going into Jacksonville. Jacksonville coming in at 3-point favorites. This is the loser matchup of the 2-11 teams. Will be in the mix for the number 1 pick in the 2022 NFL draft.
I don't want Houston to get the number 1 pick because they always fuck it over, but I also don't want Jacksonville because they just suck, and I hate Urban Meyer now.
Houston did win the first matchup during week 1.
Well, what's rolling back with Houston?
I'm actually going to go the different direction. I'm going to go Jacksonville at home because I just feel like talent-wise, they're a better team. I think Urban Meyer's itching for a W. At home, I'm taking Jacksonville.
Was Trevor Lawrence a waste?
Yes.
Nah, you can't judge the value of the quarterbacks in this draft because Mac's in a successful situation and the other ones aren't.
Yeah, I agree with that, but also I just feel like he's not.
Do you think this was a transit? Do you think this is a transition year for him? That next year will be a whole different year for him.
No, it's not that. It's just it's situational. It's literally just situational.
Yeah, he's just not on a good team. But
you literally put him on any of the 500. Like you put him on the Panthers, he's probably better. You put him on in Atlanta, he's better. You put him in San Francisco, probably better. Put him in anybody you put with New England, they would have made it work out to fit their quarterback's benefits. They know Mac's pretty solid at just completing passes. We're going to hand the ball off, make sure he doesn't have to do too much.
Interesting.
All right. Damn. So you're on. Wait, you're on. Oh, shit. We just went 4. We just went 4 different in a row, I think.
Yeah.
I know the next game I'm riding with Joey franchise.
Bengals at the Broncos. I will be riding with Joey franchise as well, dude, because they had a tough loss last week. I think they bounced back for sure. I think they should have beat San Fran. They were the better team on Sunday.
This is what Marcus says trap game.
Yeah, he does. Jamar Chase is a freak. I think last week, I think he wrapped up the rookie of the year. I don't think Mac Jones is rookie of the year because what has he done?
He had a game he threw for 3 yards. So
I think Jamar Chase is rookie of the year.
I would agree with that.
And I
back to
think
back receivers.
And I think he's going to show it again this week against the Broncos.
I wasn't even going to say it was a trap game. I was just going to take them outright.
Sweet. Wait, Bronco? Are you taking Bengals or Broncos?
I was waiting on y'all to figure out which one. I'm taking the Bengals.
Okay. All right.
I just don't see Teddy B. You know.
He already said something stupid about the Giants, so he can't say nothing else stupid. That's his one stupid.
Yeah, I will gladly switch my pick right there.
All right. 100%. No, don't switch it. All right. Big game for all of us. Atlanta at San Francisco 49ers. Niners are coming in at 8.5-point favorites at home. Niners have quietly won 4 of the last 5. And they're back on the NFC playoff race. And I think Eli Mitchell's coming back this week. But
I'm going with the Falcons.
The Falcons can get to 500 with a victory this week. For me, I look at stats. For me, I look at positions. For me, I look at where things are happening. I'm looking at the Falcons. They're 5-2 on the road. I think they win this game on the road. I'm going Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
I'm saying for the sake of my team making the playoffs, I need Falcons. So Falcons. We have the tiebreaker with the Falcons, but we don't have the tiebreaker with the San Francisco 49ers. So let's go Falcons.
Imagine needing another team to lose for your team to make it somewhere.
I think your team. Wait, Seth, Trey, your team literally isn't in the playoffs yet, and you're going to need teams to lose. So backtrack that statement.
We're going to win, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Trayvon. Oh, you guys are the same people. You guys are both in the hunt together.
Oh, wow. I can't wait till we figure out which teams make the playoffs and which team doesn't.
All right.
It's not over until Marcus sings, dog.
So Marcus sings. I'm waiting until week 17, bitch.
I think Atlanta Falcons plus 8.5 is definitely going to be in the Squeebs and Crew parlay this week.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Big game in the division. Seattle at the LA Rams. Rams got it done on Monday Night Football. We said it was going to happen against the Cardinals.
Now we're going back to back.
And we're going back to back at home. I think the Rams get it done here for sure against Seattle. Rams are not out of this home field advantage yet. Not just yet.
What's wrong with Seattle?
They've given up. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I just feel like
new coach ?
Yeah, I think he's given up. He's done.
He knows he's done.
Yeah, the era is over. You could see it on the sidelines. He's not into it anymore. They're not conjoined at the hip like they used to be. And it ran its course. The Wilson and what's his name?
Pete Carroll.
Carroll era is over. Yeah, it's done. And I think they're just the DK thing's just not working out.
God, I'm sorry the DK has to go through that. It's Philly's fault. If Philly would have drafted him, he never would have had to deal with that. It's our fault.
So yeah, I'm going.
Maybe Philly should open their pockets and try to get him.
Yeah,
no, because
they don't got nothing.
Howie Roseman is a dumb fuck, Trey.
They don't got nothing in their pockets to do that. All right, Rams all across the board. Packers going to Baltimore to face the Ravens.
I'm packing it up.
I don't know what the status of Lamar Jackson is, and that makes me uncomfortable with this pick. But I'm gonna roll with the Packers here because they're the number one team in the NFC and they're playing like it. So I'm going Packers.
I'm going Packers because of how I'm gonna rank my power ranking system this week.
Okay. All right. Sunday Night Football. We got Saints at Buccaneers. This is is it Saints at Buccaneers? I thought they were in.
Yeah, Saints at Bucks.
Yeah.
Saints at Bucks.
Saints at Buccaneers. 10-point favorites. Actually, if it was in Saints, I was gonna think about it for a second. But I'm gonna go Bucks here. At home.
I'm going with Tom.
Yeah, it's gonna be just like last week. For some reason, it's gonna be a cool first half. We're gonna get some wild plays, and then the better team's gonna win. So I'm around with Tampa Tom.
Yeah. All right. Monday Night Football. We got another pretty solid game, pretty big game for us. Vikings at the Bears. Bears played it close with the Packers. Vikings are looking better.
I'm going with Captain Kirk.
4-point favorites on the road.
I know what I want. I don't know what I'm gonna take.
I just feel
Marcus, we know you want the Bears to win.
I just feel like the Bears gave it all they had and they don't have anything left. I'm taking the Vikings.
You ever heard of, was it Jakeem Grant?
Yeah, there's no way that's happening again, bro.
He's electrifying.
Yeah, he's electrifying. But they left it all on the field. They tried. And
Justin Fields, your guy, bro. Come on to this side.
He's my guy, but bro, they're not playing well. They're not playing good football right now.
They put up 30 on the best team in the NFC right now.
I don't know. I think the Vikings are just a better team. I'm taking the Vikings.
We need the Bears.
You
need the Bears.
I think the Vikings are gonna win the game. That's just what I think.
All right, chalk it.
All right. So we got
definitely Vikings.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Marcus, me and you got 5 different this week. You've got Giants, I have Cowboys, you have Eagles, I have Washington, you have Pitt, I have Titans, you have Houston, I have Jags, and you have Bears, I have Vikings. That sounds like all W's for me. Wow.
I literally was leaning towards changing mine to Denver now, just to be different.
I wouldn't do that. I love the Bengals this week, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
Joey franchise, bro.
All right.
I'm switching.
You can't switch. It's already confirmed.
Nah, you're not switching, bro. We're going Bengals squeezing a parlay, bro. Chill out.
I should have switched.
All right, power rankings. Go ahead.
All right. So last week, I think we both agreed that it was Arizona's first. Green Bay was second.
Yes. Chiefs were third.
Tampa was third. Chiefs were third. Tampa was fourth. We had the same first 4, and then our fifth was different last week.
Yeah, I had Dallas 5.
And I had, what was it?
I think you had Patriots. Wait, no, I thought I had Patriots at 5. What did I have?
No, we really had the same 5. We just had our 4 and 5 switched.
Yeah, let me go look. I have it down here. Okay, I had Patriots at 5. You had Buccaneers at 5.
Okay.
That's what it was.
So this week, I thought about it. Every time we put a team in the first seed, well, me including more specifically, they lose the following week. Arizona's playing Detroit. Green Bay's playing Ravens. I'm not taking the chance of putting Green Bay in a loss. And I think Arizona can beat Detroit. I want to break my curse. Arizona's first for me.
So hold on a second. This makes absolutely 0 sense at all. And I'm not
Hear me out.
For it. You're putting Arizona at 1 and they just lost. And they were at 2 before.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Because of my superstition and how it's been going. Every time I put a team
this
at
is the
1.
Shit he does, Trayvon. This is the shit he does. Makes no sense.
Every time I won, or every team we put at 1, they've lost the following week. Right? So
Sure.
I'm breaking the curse. I'm gonna put Arizona. I'm gonna put them at 1, so they can beat Detroit and beat the curse. I'm gonna put Green Bay at 2, so they can continue winning. I'm gonna go 3 as the Chiefs. I'm gonna go 4 as the Bucks, and I'm gonna go 5 as the Patriots.
All right. I'm keeping Packers. I'm keeping Packers at 1. I will be moving the Chiefs to number 2. I will be moving the Bucks from 4 to 3.
Okay.
I will be throwing in the Rams at 4.
And you're
And I
rewarding
will be putting in the
Arizona.
Arizona at 5 and Patriots move from 5 to 6. So I put the Rams in at 4 because I think the Rams beating the Cardinals was huge. I think they're one of the best teams in the league. And I think they showed that. I think the Rams are one of the best teams in the NFL. They just weren't they were playing good teams when they were losing.
Right.
So yeah, I'm putting Rams at 4. Cardinals at 5.
I agree with your list.
Patriots
I have no
at
fault.
6. Dallas at 7.
I have no faults with your list, not one bit. I think it was a good list.
I like my list.
I have to break my superstition of picking a number 1 team in the league, and I need to break it this week. And who's better to break it against than the Detroit Lions? If the Arizona Cardinals lose to the Detroit Lions, we know whose fault it is.
Yours.
Exactly.
Marcus, I actually truly wish you good luck on Sunday. I do.
Dude, the same for you and the sake of our friendship.
I hope that, honestly, what I'm hoping for is a very, 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 very good and close game. I don't want either of us to get blown out.
No, I want to see y'all cat fight it out.
No, I hope your situation of it doesn't matter this week happens in your favor. That makes sense?
He said that. And then he's going to be pissed after the game if they lose. He's going to be
No. For this reason, I hope it doesn't happen. Because that means the January game is going to be important. And that January game's in DC. And I will most likely be there. So I would love to be at that important game that is not important at the time. So that's how I feel. I just want to be there. I mean, y'all are up 9 in the little thingy that we have. So like I think if we can get to 81 this year, that'd be nice, in my opinion.
I just want the game to be close.
Nah, man, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter this week. We got next week. You got to beat the Dallas. You're warming up for Dallas, getting everyone healthy.
You know what you're warming up for?
We're warming up for the goal.
Warming up the bus.
Draft pick. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that was coming.
Cancun.
1 to 3 Cancun. Hey, it'd be nice though. It would be nice though. You know.
Yeah, I think we should just give you all a vacation. I think you guys have had a good year. I think you've tried. I think
first of all, we already won. You said we're gonna win 6 games. No, you said you won 4, and then you're like, no, we're gonna win 6 games. We already did that.
Yeah, you won 6 games. It's over. What are you talking about? I said
you literally said we were gonna win 6 games, and we already done it.
Yeah, 6 games.
You won just 6. You won just 6.
Okay. We're not done yet.
You shot yourself in the foot on that one. That was dumb.
I'm just saying we're not done. There's 4 more games left. I think we're going to win more than 6 games.
Okay, you can win 7.
How many games do you think you're going to win?
Don't say you're going to win out. Don't say it. Don't even think about it.
I don't see where we lose.
All right, folks. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode.
We have 3 of 4 home games. If we can't win 3 home games on the road, right? We're going to end up season 4-4.
All right, we're gonna. All right, guys. I think you win one more game. I think you win one more game. That's what I actually. That's what I think. I think we win 3 more. I think you win 1 more. I think we win 3 more. That's what I think about it. I think you beat the Giants.
Everyone has the right to their own opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion.
Look at him. He is gonna he's gonna lose it. All right. We're gonna end it here.
If y'all win, you have to send Marcus a text, bro. And after you text it, screenshot it, and it has to be put in the next pod.
Oh yeah,
for has to be.
For sure, dude. Look at Marcus. What is he doing? What are you doing, bro?
Marcus, be careful what you said. Be careful what I don't see anything.
I don't know.
It says hot alerts.
Hot
It's
alerts.
It's blurred.
It's
If you
blurry.
say hot alerts,
Okay,
if you
is that
look
for
right
me?
there? That's you. That's gonna be turned on Sunday.
Turn that shit back. Turn it off.
So don't worry, you can call him. I'll call him on my phone, and I'll just add you to the call.
I can block y'all.
Dude, I'm not gonna talk to anybody on Sunday.
No, not talking. I truthfully, I don't want to even.
I've learned never tech talk to either one of you on Sunday.
Yeah, it gets ugly for sure, and like.
No, it doesn't. I'm a good person to talk to after a loss.
No.
I'm very joyful. I'm like, there's always next year.
I'd rather fight a lion.
Huh?
I'd rather fight a lion than talk to you after a loss. Well, you should be used to losing.
That's true.
Dude, your franchise lost for a whole 2 decades.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the present.
You had 1 year where you won 8. Oh wow, present. You're right, Trey. My bad. That was so impulsive of me to attack your team.
It's
organization.
It's going to be an exciting afternoon. It's going to be an exciting game. We're going to see what happens. Whoever wins. You know, we've talked our shit. We've said what we had to say. We're gonna let the players do what they do on the field and see what happens. And
if they don't do their damn job, I hate them all.
Exactly.
Marcus is going to Philly and whooping tail.
I think Heineke is gonna come out like the gamer he is, and we're gonna see magic happen. That's what I think. All right, Trayvon,
breaks his leg.
God damn, bro. All right, whatever. Screw you, Marcus. Screw the Eagles. You guys are gonna win one more game this season. I think that your team sucks. I still think the season's over for you. I think Washington has a better team. They've had a better team all year. They're going to show it on Sunday.
Out of them.
They're going to show it on
Sunday.
Sunday.
He did. But he waited till right to the very end to spit all this out.
They're gonna show it on Sunday. I think they're the better team. I think they have a better roster. I think the Eagles.
I think both your teams will be at. I think both of your teams will be at home come playoff time.
How the hell is that possible?
That's not going to happen, Trayvon. Because you look at the Washington football team. I think you look at talent wise on paper. I think the way they've been playing the last 5 weeks, I think they're one of the best teams in the NFC, and then it's going to show on Sunday. We lost to Dallas, big whoop. We lost by 7 points. We were down 24-0. We came back. I think you look at that game, we're going to come off that momentum. We're going to fucking destroy the Eagles. We're going to destroy them. I don't care who's playing on our team. I think what we have on our team is better than what they have full time. You're going to see it on Sunday. And Marcus, I pray for you on that day on 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, because at 4 o'clock,
don't pray for me.
You ain't going to want to see nothing.
I'm meeting the devil on Sunday.
All right, we'll see what happens. Trayvon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. Week 15 picks. We're going to recap them next week. Week 16 picks. We got 4 more weeks into the season. It's come down to the wire, especially between Washington and Eagles. We'll see that on Sunday. We'll see you guys next week.